Real estate, real estate, real estate. It's always got something to do with a bunch of crooks and racketeers and their real estate scheming and scamming, their real estate bullshit. Now, I want to make something real clear with Catherine Wolford and with Catherine Austin Fitts and with, let's see here, Patrick Lovell, Eric Vaughn, Professor William K. Black, the Dan Law Firm, and the Government Accountability Project. And let's see, I go on all day long from Matt Taibbi to, let's see, Peter Bruton, and there's just a never-ending list of people from the Clintons and the Bushes and the Obamas and Trumps and, oh God, the Epstein crew, the Epstein and Company, the BCCI and Company, right? Department of Justice, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel. I go all freaking day long from Thomas Massie to Marjorie Taylor Greene to some of these cuckoo lunatics with the Trump administration, Trump himself, the old Trump real estate enterprises, right, Donald Trump? It's always got something to do with real estate scheming and scamming and flimming and flamming. I've written centuries of history books on it. How they use the real estate scheming and scam to swindle trillions out of the system. And to cheat more consumers. Oh, hell yeah. Ask Ken Paxton, the Texas Attorney General, and Jim Maddox, the former Texas Attorney General. And let's see, who else? The Consumer Finance Protection Bureau and the Assistant United States Attorney's Office there in Houston, Texas. Let's talk. Beware of the colonious racketeers. Yeah, buddy, the Ranchero racketeers, from Valley of the Lakes racketeering enterprises to Whitewater, Castle Grande, Maplewood Farms, Pinewood Village. Let's not forget good old Pinewood Village and all those red flags there in Conroe, Texas, out of Conroe. They're the Conroe Mafia, the Conroe Cabal, the Conroe Cartel. And if you got any problems with what I'm talking about, get a hold of former County Attorney Jimmy Dozier. Jimmy Dozier will fill you in with former District Attorney Peter Spears. Yeah, and that Lingdon. I guess Lingdon's going on to be a state senator. And here's somebody you could get real serious with. That's Appellate Judge Stephen McKeithen. Let's get old Steve McKeithen in this conversation with, I don't know, Judge Alan Barb Sadler and United States District Judge Alfred H. Bennett. There's a good one for you. Alfred H. Bennett, Senior District Judge Lynn Hughes, Judge Lee Rosenthal. Is Judge James DeAnda still alive and kicking with us? We get to the bottom of all this real estate bullshit out of Texas. You see, those real estate fraud schemes, they're big in Florida and Texas and Utah and Oregon, Alaska, Hawaii, California, holy shit, Arizona. Did I mention Utah up there around Park City? Yeah, up there around Heber. Oh, Heber. From Heber on over to Zion's National Park there. That's for my old buddy there for the Park City, what do they call it there? The Sundance Film Festival crew. Come on there, old Patrick Lovell. Tell them all about the real estate scheming and the real estate scamming with your new untouchables. Ain't that funny how BCCI in Houston, Texas, with the Gulf Manor Airport and Khashoggi and Gabanafar and North and Secord and the Bushes and the Clintons, all that real estate horse shit and bank robbing out the yazoo, buddy. Look that one up, Patrick Lovell. Land fraud, bank looting out the yazoo. All goes back to the Indian land frauds, the railroad land frauds, real estate and bank swindling goes hand in hand in America. It's part of the apple pie that makes America what America is. Isn't this correct, Dan Scavino? Come on, Scavino. Spit it out, Scavino. I know you like to party up at the Sagamore. Right straight across the lake from the Nexium sex cult operations at, what they call, not Hague, what they call that up there, Silver Bay? Hewlett's Landing, there we go, there at Hewlett's Landing, the Nexium sex cult at Hewlett's Landing. Sort of like, what do they call that place there? Mar-a-Lago, the sex fantasy land of Mar-a-Lago and Epstein's palaces around the world. There's a lot of sex fantasy islands to visit. If you doubt me, I don't know, get a hold of, let's see, Don Trump Jr. and Eric Trump. Eric Trump can tell you with Ivanka or Ivana or whatever her name is. Ask the Trumps. Ask Don. Don will tell you where all these sex fantasy islands are with Pam Bondi and Kash Patel. And get Don Bongino. Don Bongino will explain it to you with Joe Rogan. Come on, Rogan. Let's talk about the sex industry and American politics. Yes, sir. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, and real estate and bank swindles with funny little title insurance policies. Folks, I'm going to leave it right there. And as always, hasta la vista, God bless, and all the links and information you need are posted below.